Welcome to the 2016 presidential race to the bottom, where for the first time in election history, we're bringing together candidates from both sides of the parties to debate, discuss, and defend their ideas and hopes for their potential 4 years in office. My name is Lucy LaRoque, and I'll be your moderator for this evening. Our first candidate is Senator Dave Davidson.
Thank you, Lacey.
My name's not.
People are coming out by the hundreds of thousands this year to vote, some voting for the very first time. I think that says a lot for what we have to offer the people this year. The people of America are ready for a change, and I'm ready personally for a new job. You see, ever since Netflix, the ratings on my reality show have suffered tremendously.
Well, all right. Next, we have Mrs. Janet Hicks, former Secretary of Labor. You are currently leading the polls and have even been dubbed the presumptive nominee. However, you are leading behind with the youth votes. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yes. I am aware that the grown-ups in the room have made their choice. But for everyone else, I have commissioned a small army of interns and college activists pumped full of Adderall to go forth and assemble the youth vote. They are like a pack of Samuel L. Jacksons to put together my own Avengers at the voting booth. My newest polling data reveals that previous sentence contains many things that definitely do exist, and that the youth are going to be on flick.
Please let me go home.
Just shut your mouth, you little meme monkey, or I swear to God, I will recommend you for Gitmo's internship program next.
This is just fantastic. Last, we have Larry Phillips, Congressman from Philadelphia. You've recently been very critical of 2016's race to the bottom. Would you care to expand on that?
Yes, absolutely. I find it alarming how we've been conducting ourselves this election season. I think we need to strongly reconsider the rhetoric that has been bouncing around the campaign this year.
I'm sorry, Congressman. Looks like it's time for our first question from the audience. This one is about the recent puppy overpopulation issues. Senator Davidson, you've had a lot of drastic solutions to this that have created storms of controversy. Would you like to...
It is my turn to speak, most definitely. Yeah, we've got to kill them. There are too many damn puppies. What we need is a big frickin' ditch, and then you can toss all the puppies into it.
With all due respect, I think it is ridiculous
It is absolutely ridiculous that you have such disdain for the small dog community. How can you stand here and have this kind of hatred be part of your platform?
That's a good transition for my next question, Mrs. Hicks. In the 2012 race to the bottom, you were actually a voter for a few anti-small dog amendments. Why the change now into this decidedly proactive stance on this key issue?
Hold on a second. I'm waiting for some input from my intern so that I can craft my answer to,
Man, would you listen to this broad?
Do you ever shut your mouth, you stupid, bigoted...
People! What are we doing? Is this how we're electing the leader of the free world? All of us here and at home aren't taking this seriously enough. We're treating it like one of Senator Davidson's reality shows. I mean, every time he says, I'm going to throw a puppy in a ditch, or I'm going to feed it to my pet lion, his poll numbers shoot up.
That is exactly right.
And you are playing into people's obsession with turning this serious political election into a piece of entertainment, too. I mean, isn't it bad enough that we have to put up with this nonsense, let alone have to contribute to it just so that people will pay attention to us? The political discourse in this country is going in such a negative direction. I mean, all anyone does is try to tear anything and everything that isn't them down or distract themselves by saying how much they've succeeded in that endeavor. And I mean, I get it. We're politicians. We're supposed to change our minds and be pragmatic, but how can you really blame them when they don't really care at all?
So, do you think debates even like these add to the nonsense, as you call it, and serve to turn elections into mindless entertainment and shift the discourse into the wrong direction?
That's right. We as representatives of this country have to conduct ourselves in a better way, and the people of this country have to start being more decent to each other. And for one, start taking these issues more seriously.
We just hit 6 million followers!
Yes!
Holy Christ, please never ever do that again.